Why was mercantilism considered a zero-sum system? Imagine a game where only one player can win, and every gain by one means a loss for another. That's pretty much how mercantilism worked in early modern Europe. During the age of absolutism, nations believed that wealth was limited and that the only way to get richer was to take it from others. They thought that precious metals like gold and silver were the true measure of wealth, and since these metals were finite, every ounce gained by one country had to come from another. Countries aimed to export more goods than they imported, hoping to bring in more gold and silver. They believed that a trade surplus was the key to building national strength. To do this, governments imposed tariffs on imported goods, gave subsidies to their own industries, and created monopolies to control trade. Colonies were seen as sources of raw materials and markets that could be used to boost the mother country's wealth. But these colonies were often restricted from developing their own manufacturing to prevent competition. This mindset led to fierce rivalries among European nations. Each country wanted to dominate trade routes, control colonies, and amass as much bullion as possible. Since they saw wealth as a fixed pie, they believed that if one country increased its wealth, others had to lose. This created a competitive atmosphere where nations focused on outdoing each other rather than cooperating for mutual benefit. This approach contrasted sharply with later ideas that believed trade could be a positive-sum game, where everyone could benefit by specializing and trading. Mercantilism's zero-sum view shaped policies that prioritized accumulating wealth at the expense of others, fueling conflicts and colonial expansion. It was all about securing a larger share of the limited resources, which made international trade a kind of contest rather than a partnership. In essence, mercantilism was considered a zero-sum system because it treated wealth as a fixed resource that could only be increased by taking it from someone else. This belief influenced the policies and rivalries of early modern European states during the age of absolutism, shaping their economic and political strategies for many years.